Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about adverbs, kinds of adverbs, and how they are used in our grammar. So let's get started. Adverb is a word that describes a verb, adjective, or any other adverb. These are just the same as adjectives are used to describe nouns. So adverbs are used to describe any action or any other adjective or any other adverb. There are five kinds of adverb. First one is adverb of manner. Second, adverb of time. Third, adverb of place. Fourth, adverb of frequency. And the last one, adverb of degree. Let's understand all the kinds of adverb. And the first one with which we are starting is adverb of manner. It describes how and in what way the action of a verb has been performed. And now we are going to learn how we can form them from adjectives. The first rule to make adverb of manner from adjectives is that we can add a suffix ly to the adjective. And the second rule says that if an adjective ends with y, replace y with I and then add ly to it. Following are the examples. So quick, which is an adjective, becomes quickly. Strong, when added ly with it, it becomes strongly. Easy becomes easily, and merry becomes merrily. Second one is adverb of time. It talks about when the action of a verb has been performed. We can talk about two types of adverbs of time. First is points of time and second is relationships in time. Points of time takes up tomorrow, tonight, yesterday, now, then, today. Whereas in relationships in time, we have taken the examples like already, before, early, eventually, first, last, formerly, previously, still, yet, soon, etc. So these are the examples that we can use to talk about time, like how many times or at what time an action has been performed. Third is adverb of place. It describes where the action of a verb has been performed, like at what place the action has been performed. Following is the list: about, above, anywhere, away, below, down, downstairs, under, up, upstairs, inside, outside, nearby, out, on. All these are the examples of adverbs of place which we can use in a sentence to tell where an action has been performed. Fourth one is adverb of frequency. It describes how often, or you can say how many times, an action has been performed in a sentence or in their use. So as you can see a table, there in this table we have taken some examples of adverbs of frequency and their percentage has been shown, like at what percent which adverb of frequency can be used. So as you can see, at 0% is never, 5% hardly ever, 10% seldom, 30% occasionally, 50% sometimes, 70% often, 80% normally, 90% usually, and 100% is always. So never and always, as we know that they are opposites. So 0% has been given to never for saying that nothing has been happened. And always says that how many times it always happens. So that's why 100% has been given to always. Now here is a box which is giving us the formation of a sentence when we use adverbs of frequency. So it says that if you want to use an adverb, use it before the main verb, like subject plus adverb plus main verb. And this should be the format of using your adverbs. If you are going to use it with an auxiliary verb, so it is going to come in between auxiliary verb and main verb. So in this manner we can use adverbs in a sentence. The correct place to put them in a sentence is after subject and before main verb. The last one is adverb of degree. It describes the strength or intensity of the action that has been performed. Below it, there is a chart which talks about the intensity or the strength of an action. The red one says that action has shown a very slight change. Then it's orange, which says a slightly action has been performed. Quite, which is like simple. Okay, an action has been performed, but it has not given a much impact. Then it's very, like we say, it's very easy to solve. So we are sure of it कि okay, the action that is going to be performed is going to show you the result. And then there is extremely, that yeah, for sure the action that we are going to perform is going to be completed at one time. It is not going to show you a slight or a very slight action. Following it, there is a list of some common adverbs of degree which says almost, absolutely, awfully, barely, enough, fairly, fully, hardly, incredibly, indeed, least, little, much, practically, rather, scarcely, simply, terribly, utterly, very, well, etc. Now, as we have understood all the kinds of adverb, it is very much important to understand the position of adverbs that we are going to add into our sentences. So there are three positions according to which we can put adverbs in our sentence. And the three positions are front position, mid position, and end position. If we talk about front position, it says that adverb of frequency, manner, time, place. We can use all these adverbs in the front position when we start a sentence. So these kinds of adverb can be brought forward before the subject into a sentence. For example, sometimes I see him at the supermarket. Suddenly, the eagle opened its wings. Tomorrow, I am going to Dublin. Next to her, I felt like a fraud. So these are the examples that I have spoken up, taking up from the adverbs of frequency, manner, time, place, certainty. Second position is middle position, where a subject comes first and after that we add our adverb before the main verb. So as you can see over here, adverb of frequency, manner, time, certainty, and degree. All these can be used after subject. For example, he always has sandwiches for his lunch. I can hardly believe you said that. We have already eaten dinner. So these are the examples of the position of adverbs into the middle of a sentence. The third position is end position, where adverbs are added to the end of a sentence. Again, adverb of frequency, manner, time, and place. All of these can be used at the end of a sentence. So here, if you will read out this table, so adverb of frequency, it can be used at any of the positions. Either you can place it at front, middle, or you can add it to the end of a sentence. Same goes for adverb of manner and time. But it's only adverbs of degree which comes to the middle position. Neither they can be added to the front position nor they can be added to the end position. But they always come after the subject into a sentence. Adverb of place can be used at front position and at end position, but they can never come into the middle position after a subject and before your main verb. So these are the positions of adverbs that we have discussed. Let's move to the next slide, which talks about degrees of comparison of adverbs. The same is used in adjectives also and in adverbs also. So the three degrees that we use to show the comparison are positive, comparative, and superlative. Positive degree is the degree where the adverb or adjective never changes their root form. They are just used in their simple form only, like late, early, often, in a simple manner in their root form. But when they are used to show the comparison between two verbs, so they add er with them and they become earlier, more often, faster, later. More is used with the adverbs which cannot add with them a suffix called er. So we use more in place of that. And when there is a comparison between more than two verbs, so we use superlative degree in that case, where suffix est is added with the adverbs and they become fastest, latest, earliest. And the same thing also here happens, like the adverbs with which we cannot add the suffix est, so we take up a word most before them to show the superlative comparison of adverbs over here. So this is the degrees of comparison of adverbs that we have discussed. So we are done with all the concepts of adverbs over here. If you have any doubt related to it, you can add up your comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share it with your friends and family members so that everybody could learn how to use adjectives or adverbs or other grammatical topics that we can use in our daily basis language conversation. Thank you.